Hello everyone and welcome back to Xbox Nation. My name's Fletcher and today we're diving into Xbox's midweek sale, where discounts are going as high as 95% off. From AAA hits to quirky indie gems, there really is something for everyone in this week's sale. But before we jump in, don't forget to leave a comment below with what you're playing on Xbox this week, as it'll enter you into our weekly free game giveaway. Congratulations to last week's winner, just hit me up in Discord and I'll make sure you get your prize. Alright, with that out of the way, make sure you subscribe down below and let's get started with this incredible lineup of games. Lords of the Fallen is a dark fantasy action RPG that really does test your skills, patience and determination. It's developed by Hexworks, and this game is set in a vast and interconnected world split between the realm of the living and a horrifying dimension of the dead. Of course, you'll be taking on the role of a customizable protagonist tasked with overthrowing a dark god whilst battling monstrous enemies and colossal bosses. The game's combat system here is very methodical, requiring precise timing and strategy, much like the Soulsborne series. What sets it apart though is the dual realm mechanic, as you'll be able to traverse the world of the living and, upon death, explore its ghostly counterpart for second chances and hidden secrets. The progression system here is really extensive and has a lot of customization, with 5 starting classes that evolve based on your playstyle. Whether you're slashing through foes with brutal melee weapons, casting devastating spells, or just employing some simple tactical stealth, Lords of the Fallen really adapts to your own playstyle. Its gothic visuals, atmospheric soundtrack and intricate level design make it a standout game in this genre. At 60% off in this week's sale, this is the perfect time to test your mettle. Are you looking for a truly unique RPG experience? Well, ELEX, developed by Piranha Bytes, is an ambitious open world game that blends post-apocalyptic sci-fi and high fantasy into one sprawling adventure. It's set in the war-torn world of Magellan, and this game is all about its choices, not just in the dialogue though, but how you approach it in exploration, combat and alliances as well. Magellan's ecosystem is very vast and diverse, featuring tons of deserts, forests and icy tundras. Of course, you'll be encountering a variety of different factions vying for control, including the technology-driven clerics, the brutal outlaws and the mystical berserkers. Your character's affiliation with these groups really shapes the narrative, opening brand new quests, gear and opportunities, or just closing the doors altogether. Combat here offers plenty of depth though, combining melee and ranged weaponry with jetpack assisted mobility, and that lets you soar across cliffs and rooftops during different battles. The game's morale system really is woven into its story though, creating a world that reacts to your own decisions, from minor interactions to pretty major consequences. At £8.74, ELEX is an underrated gem, offering 60 plus hours of engaging gameplay. Now, if you missed this game when it was on Xbox Game Pass, this is your chance to pick it up. You'll be able to step into a wild alternate history Soviet Union with Atomic Heart, a first-person action RPG that's as unpredictable as it is beautiful. This game is set in a utopia gone awry, where rogue AI, mutant creatures, and dark secrets threaten to unravel the entire society. You will play as a man called P3, a government agent sent to investigate a facility where the machines have rebelled against humanity. This gameplay adds fast-paced gunplay with innovative mechanics like a polymer glove that grants powers like telekinesis, freezing, and elemental attacks. Exploration in this game is very rewarding as its combat, with a semi-open world packed with hidden upgrades, lore, and stunningly surreal environments. What really does set Atomic Heart though is its really rich world building. The retro-futuristic setting is infused with so much dark humor and biting satire, creating a narrative that's as thought-provoking as it is entertaining. With its unique enemy designs, challenging puzzles, and gorgeous visuals, this game is a must-play at 60% off, making it the best price we've seen since its launch. GreedFall is an immersive RPG set on the mysterious island of Tir-Fradi, where colonial forces clash with native tribes and supernatural creatures. It is actually inspired by 17th century aesthetics, and this game combines historical drama with very high fantasy. You'll be taking on the role of Di Sardet, a diplomat and adventurer with the freedom to shape alliances, uncover different conspiracies, and influence the entire island's future. Your choices in this game really do matter, not only in the dialogue options, but also how you complete quests, if that's through diplomacy, stealth, or combat. This branching narrative really allows for so many multiple endings, ensuring tons of replayability. Of course, the combat is also fluid and customizable, offering a mix of melee weapons, firearms, and magic. The game also includes such an awesome deep crafting system, allowing you to enhance your gear and tailor it to your own playstyle. It has lots of lush environments, complex characters, and a richly detailed story, and at just £7.49, GreedFall is an absolute steal. Now, I know this game isn't popular by any means, and that's for very good reason, but to be honest, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the most jaw-dropping deal of this week, slashing 95% off the price and bringing it down to just under £5. This game was developed by Rocksteady, the masterminds brains behind the Batman Arkham series, and this action-packed game delivers a unique twist on the superhero genre. Instead, you'll be stepping into the shoes of Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, and King Shark, tasked with taking down the corrupted members of the Justice League. That obviously includes Superman and the Flash. Each character offers different distinct abilities, from Harley's acrobatic melee attacks to Deadshot's precise gunplay and jetpack-enhanced traversal. The game's semi-open world of Metropolis is packed with chaotic missions, hidden collectibles, and over-the-top action sequences. It's a good mix though of solo and co-op gameplay, with friends able to join with you pretty seamlessly. At just £5 though, the deluxe edition also includes a ton of extra bonus skins and content, and at just under £5, it's well worth diving into, especially if it was a pretty mixed game upon release. Scars Above is a sci-fi action-adventure that's part survival thriller, part mystery, and entirely engrossing. You will play as Dr. Kate Ward, a scientist stranded on an uncharted alien planet after her missions have taken a catastrophic turn. The gameplay here blends third-person shooting with exploration and environmental puzzles, requiring you to adapt to the planet's hostile terrain and creatures. Combat is very strategic though, with a variety of elemental weapons and gadgets that exploit enemy vulnerabilities. It kinda does remind me a bit of the Dark Souls-esque combat, as it does get pretty difficult at certain points during this game. As you progress though, you'll unravel the mystery of the planet's origins and its strange inhabitants. The atmospheric storytelling and eerie visuals draw comparisons to classics like Returnal and Mass Effect. At 80% off, Scars Above offers a thrilling and cerebral adventure, especially if you're a science fiction fan. Now, Assassin's Creed Mirage took the franchise back to its roots with a focus on stealth, parkour, and targeted assassinations. This time, it's set in the 9th century Baghdad, and the game captures the vibrant culture and architecture of the Islamic Golden Age. You'll be playing as Basim, a cunning thief-turned-assassin, uncovering a web of intrigue that ties into the series' overarching lore. The deluxe edition of the game really enhances the experience though, with some excellent exclusive outfits, weapons, and bonus missions that really extend on the narrative. Whether you're scaling rooftops, blending into bustling marketplaces, or just wanting to take down enemies with precise strikes, Mirage brings back the focused gameplay that defined early Assassin's Creed entries. At just £20, this is a deal you really can't pass up. At 75% off and its lowest price yet, don't miss out on this opportunity to soar through the stars with Chorus. It's a breathtaking space combat game that combines exhilarating dogfights with a deeply emotional narrative. It's actually developed by Deep Silverfish Labs, and the game centers on Nara, a former elite pilot haunted by her past, and Forsaken, her sentient starfighter. Together, they will embark on a quest to dismantle the oppressive cult known as the Circle, and the gameplay here is very fast-paced and highly rewarding, with unique flight mechanics that includes drifting, teleporting, and precise maneuvers. Honestly, the fact that it includes so much within the combat makes every single battle feel incredibly cinematic. As you explore the richly detailed galaxy, you'll of course be uncovering different ancient temples, solving puzzles, and gathering upgrades to enhance your ship's capabilities. It has visually stunning environments, tight controls, and a compelling story, and Chorus is a must-play for fans of space games. Unicorn Overlord is an epic tactical RPG from Vanillaware, renowned for their stunning hand-drawn art style and storytelling. This game combines large-scale strategy with character-driven adventures, allowing you to lead your own army in a world teetering between light and darkness. The game's vibrant overworld is brimming with towns, dungeons, and dynamic events, making exploration as engaging as its own battles. Combat takes place on expansive battlefields though, where you'll deploy different units, outmaneuver your foes, and utilize special abilities to gain the upper hand. Of course, customization really runs deep within this game, with a roster of unique characters to recruit, each bringing their own strengths and personalities. Whether you're managing resources or making narrative-driven choices, Unicorn Overlord keeps you invested every step of the way. With 40% off right now, this is a rare chance to experience one of the most visually striking and mechanically rich RPGs on the market currently on Xbox. Homefront the Revolution offers an intense guerrilla warfare experience set in an occupied America. In this first-person shooter, you will play as Ethan Brady, a resistance fighter battling against the overwhelming forces of the KPA, a foreign military power that's taken control of Philadelphia. The game features a sprawling open world divided into zones, each with unique challenges and opportunities for rebellion. Your mission though is to inspire the citizens, sabotage enemy operations, and build a movement capable of overthrowing the oppressors. I know this game never blew down the walls and actually got pretty scathing reviews upon release, but it's a technically sound game and it's well worth diving into just for the combat alone. The combat here actually emphasizes improvisation and strategy, with makeshift weapons and tools crafted from scavenged materials. It has a pretty cool narrative though, an atmospheric world, and a dynamic gameplay experience that rewards exploration and creativity. Honestly, Homefront the Revolution delivers pretty unforgettable experience, and at just £1.59, it's an absolute steal for any FPS fan. Cat Quest 2 is an adorable and addictive action RPG that's perfect for gamers of all ages. Set in the whimsical world of Felingard and the Lupus Empire, the game allows you to play as both a cat and a dog, symbolizing the unlikely alliance between their warring kingdoms. The game here features fast-paced hack-and-slash combat with intuitive controls, making it just so easy to pick up and play, but really hard to put down. You'll explore vibrant open-world environments filled with tons of dungeons, side quests and treasure hunts, and if you're an achievement hunter, it's pretty easy to grab that 1000 gamer score. Co-op mode also adds an extra layer of fun, letting you team up with a friend for shared adventures. So whether you're taking on powerful bosses, upgrading your gear, or simply enjoying the light-hearted humour, Cat Quest 3 is a delightful experience. At just £3.24, it's an incredible bargain for such a charming and polished game. Now, I had to include this next bundle. This is the ultimate bundle though for Assassin's Creed fans, featuring Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, 3 expansive RPGs that take you across both ancient Egypt, Greece, and Viking-era England. Together, these games offer hundreds of hours of exploration, combat, and storytelling. Of course, in Origins, you'll uncover the beginnings of the Assassin Brotherhood amidst the pyramids and deserts of Egypt. Odyssey then takes you to the beautiful islands and epic battles of ancient Greece, offering multiple branching storylines and a vast naval combat system. Finally, we have Valhalla, which immerses you in the brutal yet awe-inspiring Viking raids, allowing you to build settlements and lead your clan to glory. Each game features massive open worlds, diverse gameplay systems, and breathtaking historical recreations. At 80% off, this pack is an unbeatable way to experience the evolution of one of gaming's most iconic franchises. Sandland actually released earlier this year, and it's a captivating action-adventure RPG based on the manga by Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball. Set in a barren desert world where water is scarce, you'll join Beelzebub, a mischievous demon prince, on a quest to find the legendary spring. The game here combines fast-paced combat with exploration and a beautifully realized open world filled with tons of quirky characters and mysterious ruins. Vehicles in this game play a major role, allowing you to traverse the harsh landscape and engage in high-speed chases or battles. Customization is also very key here, with upgrades for your vehicles and skills for your characters. Of course, the deluxe edition includes exclusive content like skins, items, and bonus missions, enhancing an already rich experience. At 40% off, this is the best price since launch and a great opportunity to dive into an unforgettable journey. Othercide really does go under the radar. It's a tactical RPG with a haunting monochrome aesthetic and deeply strategic gameplay. You'll be leading a squad of daughters, mystical warriors born to fight an endless tide of nightmarish enemies known as the Others. Combat here is turn-based, but the timeline mechanic really does set it apart. You can manipulate turns in different ways to interrupt enemy actions, create some devastating combos, or just save your allies from harm. Each daughter in this game has a specific role though, like tanking damage or dishing out heavy hits, and their sacrifices can empower each other, really adding emotional weight to your decisions. With its striking art style and chilling soundtrack, and also the challenging encounters, Othercide delivers a one-of-a-kind tactical experience. At 80% off and just under £5 is a no-brainer for fans of dark, atmospheric games. And finally, we have Gotham Knights, and it puts you into the heart of a crime-ridden Gotham City, reeling from the death of its iconic protector, Batman. At just £7.99, this is actually the lowest price we've ever had for a game that's packed with narrative depth, satisfying combat, and a richly immersive Gotham City. This action RPG though really shifts the spotlight to the Bat family, which is Nightwing, Batgirl, Robin, and Red Hood, and they must unite together to protect the city from chaos and uncover the mystery behind Batman's demise. The game's open-world Gotham is very alive with dynamic crime events, gang battles, and detailed boroughs teeming with side missions. Of course, each of these heroes offers unique abilities and playstyles, so you've got Batgirl who excels in hacking and tech, you've got Nightwing who's a master of acrobatics, Robin brings his stealthy and trickery elements, and Red Hood focuses on more brute force and firearms. This deluxe edition also includes some extra skins and gear, and lets you customize your characters while tackling missions in solo or 2-player co-op mode. Honestly, at this price point it's well worth diving into, and it's the lowest price we've seen for this game yet. So that's it for this week's Xbox deals. Let me know in the comments below which games you'll be picking up. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss out on another sales video. Whilst here, why don't you check out our most recent video on screen now, as we covered the upcoming Xbox Game Pass games for this December and beyond.